Let's start with a simple truth. Most teams don't intentionally buy bad leads. They buy with good intentions, limited time, and incomplete visibility. We're operating inside a global B2B professional universe of roughly 1.2 billion people and trying to reach a much smaller subset of decision makers within that population. At the same time, the lead generation and demand services market itself is massive. Hundreds of providers and vendors create crowded ecosystem, increasing complexity and significant enterprise risk exposure. Today isn't about buying more leads or chasing cheaper CPLs. Evaluate, audit vendors, and enforce accountability to protect growth. In a crowded ecosystem, transparency isn't optional, it's survival. Why is this important? Vendor claims can mislead. Assumptions without validation create real risk. An audit trail ensures accountability and protects against future issues. Clear expectations align teams and prevent unrealistic performance assumptions. Why does this matter more now than 5 years ago? A massive addressable market, tightening regulations, and black box vendor supply chains are eroding trust, wasting budgets, and making compliance risk unavoidable. CPL looks cheap until your legal team sees the data. The problem in one sentence. Most vendor vetting today depends on trust, not truth. This single sentence explains most lead gen pain. We ask about CPL and volume, but not sourcing, consent, or accountability. And when you remember that only about 10 to 15% of the professional universe actually has buying influence, mistakes become amplified fast. Trust is fine, but trust without verification is where pipelines go to die. The solution: a 10-question checklist. These 10 questions reveal where data comes from, who touches it, how consent is captured, and whether accountability exists. The goal is simple: reduce vendor opacity across enterprise ecosystems. Question number 1. Data origin and ownership. Are you the original source of the opt-in, or are there undisclosed third-party layers requiring verification? When a vendor says, "trusted partners," that's your cue to verify, not to move on. Question number 2. Proof of opt-in validation. Can consent be proven with timestamp, IP address, form URL, and exact privacy language accepted? Is "just trust us, we're compliant" replacing real consent validation? At scale, undocumented consent multiplies risk. Question number 3. Email infrastructure transparency. Email domains tell a story. If a vendor can't clearly list the domains used to generate the lead, the IPs involved, and their SPF, DKIM, and DMARC setup, that's a problem. And yes, if the domain looks like password reset spam, pause. Opaque infrastructure often means outsourced sending and hidden risk. Question number 4. Compliance framework. Compliance isn't just about saying the right acronyms. You need clarity on CAN spam, GDPR, CCPA/CPRA, CASL. Ask how fast opt-outs are honored. Ask how data subject requests are handled. Compliance isn't sexy, but fines definitely aren't. And when your leads span regions, multi-jurisdiction compliance is mandatory. Question number 5. Use of third parties. Ask directly. Do you outsource any part of your campaigns? Email, telemarketing, fulfillment? If yes, who are the suppliers and who touches PII? "We manage quality through our partners" is not an answer. It's a red flag. Question number 6. Lead generation channels and methods. Do you know exactly how leads are generated, whether via email, display, social media, telemarketing, or webinars, and what percentage comes from each? If you don't know how a lead was generated, your sales team cannot follow up effectively. Even a small percentage of unknown sources can contaminate your pipeline at scale. Question number 7. Telemarketing oversight. I want to be clear about this. Telemarketing isn't evil. Unsupervised telemarketing is. Ask whether it's in-house or outsourced. Ask for recorded proof of consent. Ask about script compliance. Consent standards vary by region. Chain of custody matters. Unsupervised telemarketing is how horror movies start. Question number 8. Data quality and verification. Quality is measurable. Ask about email validation, duplicate prevention, bot and fraud screening, and QA steps before delivery. Set thresholds, bounce rate ceilings, duplicate rate ceilings, and invalid domain ceilings. If quality is vague, expect vague results. Question number 9. Transparency and reporting. Real transparency includes real-time dashboards, source-level attribution, engagement insights. A weekly CSV file, while fine to start for a test and as a backup source, but if this is the only reporting on performance provided, it's just a confession. At minimum, you should demand a source ID and opt-in proof fields per lead. Question number 10. Partnership accountability. Delivery is not a success. Ask how vendors measure post-delivery outcomes. Ask how they adjust based on conversion feedback, and ask which KP is actually matter. Demand generation campaigns are not meant to be static, but should prioritize real-time optimizations to build ongoing pipeline momentum. If a vendor doesn't care about your ROI, they're not a partner, they're a vending machine. Full checklist. Hero slide. This is the slide to screenshot. Use it internally. Use it with procurement. Use it with legal. Use it with sales. Why this should be used internally. This checklist isn't just for vendors. It aligns procurement, marketing ops, sales leadership, compliance, and legal. It answers questions before legal asks them. How to run a vendor audit using AI. AI can accelerate research, not replace judgments. Use it to summarize, flag gaps, and compare vendors, but accountability stays human. Final takeaway. Don't just buy leads, buy truth and deliver pipeline. Transparency isn't a feature, it's the minimum requirement. Happy to go deeper, share the checklist, or talk through real scenarios. Thank you.